Good morning. It is January 1st, 2019. Happy New Year. I'm ringing in the new year in a hospital bed. You're seeing that correctly. I posted on Facebook. I'm trying to cover up my double chin. Posted on Facebook that I was leaving social media. I left it for 3 months now, y'all. I did the stuck video, and then I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna exit without saying goodbye, because I knew too many of you guys would write messages and comments, and then I'd be like, no, I'm gonna stay. So I took a break, and it's so good because I was able to devote more time to Brianna and parent and help her with her math and not pay a tutor crazy amount of money, and so I'm more present. I love social media, but I would spend hours upon hours of just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and it'd be depressing seeing how, oh, this is like sticker on my mouth. It's not like food. So why am I in a hospital bed? I'm going to make this short and sweet. Probably beginning of December, second week of December, I started having crazy belly button pain. Went to the doctor. It's like maybe appendicitis, but he's like not convinced, and neither was I. And so he's like, well, leave it to you to get something we don't know. He's like, so what do you want to do? A CAT scan or an ultrasound? I was like, well, I definitely don't want a CAT scan, because CAT scan's just, I've had too many, and it's too much radiation. So we decided to do an ultrasound. He's like, well, what happens come Tuesday after the ultrasound, and it's doesn't detect anything, and then what? I was like, I guess have to be okay with the pain. Well, that was a Friday, and then Saturday I went grocery shopping, and I came home, and I had blood all over my shirt, my pants, everything. I had two shirts on, and nobody said anything to me while I was grocery shopping. So my husband was like, you know what? You need to just go to the emergency room, make sure it's not infected. So there was no pus or anything, but there was just blood. And the two doctors I saw in the ER could not figure it out. So they did a CAT scan. Turned out I had an umbilical hernia. And they didn't tell me, y'all. They were like, you need to follow up with the surgeon if you're still in more pain. So I go, what surgeon? I didn't want to ask questions because it was just too much for me to take in. So I went to my doctor who I saw on Friday. This was I went to the ER on Saturday, saw him on Friday, went to the ER on Saturday. So then I ended up seeing him again on Monday morning. I was like, yeah, well, so this happened. And he's like, oh, I'm reading the notes. He's like, they didn't tell you you had a hernia? And I was like, nope. And then they also said in the notes that I had a hiatal hernia, which would explain, if you guys watched my Instagrams, and I'm sure I've said it sometimes on Facebook, that I felt like I had a baseball in my stomach, when I would lay down to do push-ups. Guess what? I did. It was a hiatal hernia. So they did an upper GI test and found out that I had super bad acid reflex from that too, which I already knew because I got heartburn all the time. I would eat food would come right back up. I would eat, and then it would go, and it would all come back up, and it would gross Carlos out. But I've lived with it for so long that it was just my normal. I was like, yeah, I'm crazy. But I could get heartburn just drinking water. So I did the whole Pepsid AC or over the Prilosec and all that stuff, but long-term use of that stuff is just bad for you. So yeah, and it didn't work anyway. So yesterday, which would be the 31st, I did surgery, and turns out, y'all, that he could not find an umbilical hernia at all. He was like, he couldn't find any tears in my abdomen. He's like, possibly a cyst. And he did repair the hernia and the acid reflux, which is when they take part of your stomach and they wrap it around your esophagus, and they tie that together to make your esophagus close and not allow any of the stomach acids to go back in your esophagus. And then as far as the hiatal hernia, you have your diaphragm, and so part of my stomach was going into my chest, which was making it harder for me to breathe. So they tightened up my diaphragm to make it a smaller hole. And so just my esophagus could fit, and not my esophagus in my stomach. So that's it in short. The heart update, I posted that also on Facebook and Instagram. But for you YouTube followers, y'all can see I've gained weight, and that's another main reason why I escaped from social media, because all of this has been so hard on me, and to see myself and to have people like scrutinized me and stuff. So the truth of my weight loss wasn't that I was trying really hard. Turns out I was in severe heart failure. I think your heart failure number is below 70, so you want your number to always be below 70, and mine was like 1800, so 1845, I think it was. And I was just dying and had no clue. So but also when they turn off your heart, you go through so many emotions, and so my heart was turned off for like 6 to 8 hours, I think, while they were doing surgery. So it's different, and the only way you'll know is if you ever have to go through it, which I hope you never do. And I'm grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful that I woke up from the surgery. I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I trust in Jesus and I believe in him, but I just didn't want to get another opportunity to go under the knife and, be put under and all that stuff. So I woke up and the first thing I said was, I'm alive. And so I was so happy. So thank you so much. If you prayed and you saw my post, thank you. All of your prayers were answered. And so how do I feel? I feel great. I'm just strictly clear liquids, and I think it's going to be clear liquids to soft diet for 3 to 6 weeks because of your stomach being around your esophagus, it's swollen, and it doesn't really allow food to go in as easy. So yeah, so that's going to happen, and I'm going to lose weight probably that way, so that's cool. But of course, I'll probably gain it back, but who knows? You know me, roller coaster. But the plan is to not gain it back. The plan is to get healthier and stop all this nonsense. So pain, definitely have pain in my stomach. It's more, when it started, it was like intense hunger pain and period pain. So I have really bad period pains because I have had 2 endometriosis surgeries. So now it's just more like just pain. And then of course pain when you breathe. You've got to get that gas out of you. So I was lucky enough to be the champion of this thing when I had heart surgery. So I requested this while I was in the step down unit right after surgery, and the lady goes, no one requests that. She's like, everybody hates that. And I was like, look, I know how effective it was when I had heart surgery, so yes, please give it to me. So it's been a huge helper. So if you ever get it, I totally suggest that air breather thingy. So that's it. And I immediately got it's a 1-night stay in the hospital, so hopefully I get to go home today. I don't see why they would keep me any longer, but I've been getting up. I've done 1 walk, probably 5 p.m. on the night of the surgery. And I've been getting myself up out of bed to go to the bathroom. However, this reclining bed definitely helps to get out. So we'll see how it goes when I get back home. But heart surgery has prepared me, I think, for any surgery. So I am just grateful and thankful, and I'm alive, and I'm so, so grateful. So Happy New Year. I love you guys, and I will be definitely keeping you guys updated here on YouTube sporadically throughout 2019. So I'm not leaving you guys cold turkey. I'm grateful for your support and your love, and that is all. So leave in the comments below. Oh no, did I just say one of those YouTuber things? What your 2019 plan is. So of course mine would be health. And I'm working on getting out of debt too, so I'm gonna put that out there. Check out Dave Ramsey, y'all. That's what we're doing, and I'll keep you posted on that too. So for now, I love y'all. Happy 2019. See ya in the new year. Bye.